Hello. How are you doing, Telthar?
Hey, how you doing?
Not too bad. I know you have a bit of a personal stake in this match. You
Uh,
are,
yeah, I'm okay seeing you game 7,
yeah,
but, gotta root for my teammate.
yeah. So this is Game 6. Gammachuu is the only one left on his team. Humbugh and Area are left on Team Boomerangers, is it?
Yeah.
The 4 Boomerangers. And I
Yeah.
believe it's Stalfo Squad for Gammachuu. Our mode today, as Alclin said, is Inverted Key Sanity. This is the setting that we were using in last year's main tournament, so it'll also come with a starting flute, which will be nice. It'll open up a few extra locations here and there throughout the Dark World. Mostly, we'll get to go watch him dodge, hopefully dodge Lionels on 3 hearts.
Probably not.
That's an option. It exists.
It is an option, but yeah, it's the normal opening for this mode is to just flute over to Mire area and get the Mire shed chests.
Yeah. Looks like they're both doing that.
Yeah. You scout out what the Mire entry is and grab these two.
Yeah, I'm kind of used
Don't
to
get murdered by this bird.
To more of a standard inverted mode, and I'd like run myself over to Skullwoods and then just like go farm bombs for a couple seconds.
And yeah, get murdered by this bird. So
Gamma just like completely dodged the Sparkies in the center of the hallway.
Yeah,
somehow.
so you jump into the water and get the blinking from fake flip or from not having flippers, and then you can walk through those sparks.
Yeah.
That's why you also saw Gamma jump into the water on the south side here, so that the bird wouldn't murder him.
I mean, some starting bombs is nice.
Yeah, I'm surprised that we're going to Thieves Town before going to Hype Cave with starting bombs. But,
I mean, yeah, I think this is half dozen to the 1. This is a direct flute spot, so it's not really too much of a thing, I guess.
Yeah, it's not a huge investment. I think it's just more comfy to grab whatever's in Hype Cave first.
Yeah. Looks like Humbugh is going to go to Hype Cave, though. Well, we need that.
Yeah, I mean, and that.
Yeah.
It won't really matter much. Gamma, yeah, we'll save and quit out of here, do Hype Cave, and then flute back. Humbugh will flute over. We'll walk over. I guess he's gonna go do Stumpy now.
Yeah, I'm surprised. Well, he has 25 rupees, so maybe he's gonna go for a bit of a trip with the Arrow game.
Yeah.
Get some money.
Yeah, I think it's. I kind of prefer just going from the north, going from Vu in to do these checks, but we'll see how it works out.
Yeah.
The routing in this mode is not very well refined, so like it's sort of people take some guesses at what's a good way to do it.
I don't think that there's no real good way to do a lot of this consistently. I think just because like normally like in the light world has a lot more overworld checks and dark world has a lot more dungeon checks, and so you kind of see this. It's kind of reversed, obviously, with inverted, where you have not a lot in the overworld to start off with, but we're also in Key Sandy, so we can't really do a lot in a lot of the dungeons either.
Yeah.
So, and then when you get to the light world, you got to build jillion things to do either way. So
yeah. The other big part about inverted is that even the overworld checks that do exist are like filled with wall or like there's rocks or there's hammer pegs or something in your way from actually doing the checks.
Yeah. We do have a hook shot. Where's our glove?
Here is our glove. Probably on East Death Mountain.
Yeah. It looks like Gamma's gonna go more of that traditional south route out of gonna probably do. Hey, Humbug. You still have a chance to ditch that shield. You can't. You got a chance. If you get 2 more, you can't.
You have to wait to grab that until it's until after the bird has left the screen. Can't open up Thief's Town until then. So you're just standing there.
Okay. Sorry, my stream refreshed for a second, so I missed the hug shot. I figured it wasn't the bombable hut, but
yeah,
good to see exactly where it was.
Yeah, mountain definitely soon. It's a question of like if you do delay it and do Skull Woods first, or are you just going mountain here?
Yeah. See, Gamma has the right idea. He'll just be able to like get rid of an extra shield whenever he wants to now.
Shields aren't that bad.
Yeah.
Mountain is what? 3 logical check? No, you have mirror or not mirror. You have Moon Pearl and Hookshot. You have Light Death Mountain.
Yeah.
And Hammer, yeah. Well, including Hera's 2 checks, but also you can, pot up there and get another check or 2, depending on your prerogative.
Yeah, well, Gamma's gonna go save the old man.
Yeah, I don't like this. Saving the old man is so slow and inverted.
This is like I would save him if I had the mirror. But yeah, saving him in inverted kind of sucks because you're gonna have to like. Inverted is a mode where you're going to have to like climb the mountain like 7 times, at least. It feels like.
Yeah. So we do see that the way Gamma's done this opening, he is a solid bit ahead of Humbugh.
Yeah. I think part of it's just like he just didn't take that one death just outside of Mire Shed.
Yeah.
That definitely put Humbugh like 10 or 15 seconds behind. Realistically, like right now, the mountain makes a lot of sense because the only other options we really have are like Pod with 1 key and Pyramid Ledge. And I feel like you probably want to get more Pod keys because this is key sanity. Pod sucks. Yeah, and the really unfortunate thing is like you can only look at there's a key on the top of Pyramid Ledge that we can't get.
Yeah, we'll grab that in this very long roundabout trip through Pyramid or through the mountain.
Yeah. But like Spectacle Rocks, the inside of Spectacle Rocks, a real annoyance to get to when it's inverted.
Yeah, Gamma's going for it first. I'm surprised. This is.
I mean, I guess investment. I guess if it's nothing, you can just like hop down. You don't even have to go grab it. You can just hop down.
Well, yeah. I mean, this is. But like, if it's something that's cool, but if it's nothing like it is, you could have done it after Hera.
Yeah, I'm surprised. Yeah, Mike, I'm actually surprised that neither of them actually went into Skullwoods.
Yeah, well, Mike's a big inverted mountain hater, so this makes sense.
I mean, even still, like that's still like 4 checks in the first part of Skullwoods, and the 5th one that nobody likes to do without a cane. But
yeah.
Okay, I'm remembering where the bomb shop is.
Humbugh's doing the same thing, checking this Spec Rock item first.
Yeah. Yeah, Alkaline, I honestly would say this is like one of the things where like if you weren't buying a bomb here, I'd really be questioning what you were doing because you need 3 bombs basically, and you only had 1.
Yeah, like if you open that up, you cannot. You're kind of just like, oh well, I guess this is the end of my. end of my route here because you can't do anything in this in the 5 paradox.
Oh no, I think yeah, well, I think Gamma has sub-pixeled himself. We will see if he did. Humbugh screwed up the bump jump.
Yeah.
Desert Smoky is nice. And there's our glove, so we have actual real Dark World access now. Light World access.
Yeah. And
oh, good. He didn't. It looked close there for a second, but I guess the rupee settled on the floor just before he grabbed it.
Oh, and that's a free mirror, and you get to go right into Hookshot Cave here.
Yeah. Gamma.
I mean, you do it from the front.
Oh yeah, no, I was just like, wait a second, no, he has the glove. We also have we did pick up the Turtle Rock Big Key, so we're actually going to get a whole bunch of it.
Yeah, this is actually the mountain is stacked right now. Holy. I mean, they're doing the exact same things. Gamma did it a little bit better of an order and had a little bit cleaner execution. Yeah. But Humbugh's just going to be right behind.
Humbugh actually getting the bombs with Spectacle Rock will not have to blow open the bomb shop, though he may wish he did if he screws up the bomb jump.
Yeah, I mean, it'll be annoying, but you can just exit or like walk around and do it like a normal person might.
Mike, I'd say exit DM right now, except for the fact that they've got the Tower of Hera Big Key and a hookshot and a hammer.
Yeah.
So I think you kind of just want to kill Hera off right now, so that way you don't have to worry about it. We got double Quake today, it looks like.
I would not exit the mountain now. Like you're probably gonna have to come back here.
Yeah, look, we can do Mimic Cave. We can do all Turtle Rock. I think the only thing that, like, hell, we can even get an invincibility item. I mean, it's not going to be in Logic, but Spike Cave's like our one problem right now.
Yeah, but Spike Cave is like the least of your problems in Inverted anyway. So like,
yeah, that'll be the easiest one to get back to.
Especially because they both opted to rescue the old man. Like, that's gonna be your starting point, is starting on the mountain.
Yeah. So Gamma's gonna have some fun in backdoors waiting to Turtle Rock. We have 2 Turtle Rock Monkeys already. That's all we'll basically need for the rest of the seed, even though we're gonna logically need the other 2. Ooh. That's Desert almost. We need a book and Fire Source and clear Desert Palace.
Yeah. Yeah, no, this seed has been very straightforward so far.
Yeah. Now, I will make the note that this is a Key Sanity mode where the Ganon's Tower Big Key is actually completely wild. It is not stuck in Ganon's Tower in this mode. Yeah, Gamma knows that he can blow keys like he's playing cross keys.
Yeah. So there's like a first mini divergence as Humbugh is going over here first. Yeah. Going to do Hera first, whereas Gamma went into TR first.
I personally kind of would prefer to do TR first, I think, in this situation, just to see if I can... Like, I would like to score the book. I can't really do anything with the book other than check Ether Tablet, but I'd like to know if I have to worry about Ether Tablet at all. Because it's just in as bad a spot as Hera is in this location, where it's like basically the worst thing in the game in this mode to get to.
Here Humbugh has to climb Hera because he does not have any bombs to do Herapod.
Yeah. Gamma is trying to remember how to climb Death Mountain.
Yes, yeah, and then he's also gonna have. Is he gonna go for this swordless bomb jump, or is he gonna walk around? He's going to walk around, which is a
I mean, he only has
understandable
2 bombs.
choice. Yeah,
He only has 2 bombs, and if he fails that bomb jump, like it's an easy way to like get knocked all the way down to the ground floor.
yeah. No, doing that bomb jump swordless is annoying. Okay.
Speaking of swords,
And speaking of Ganon's Tower big keys.
okay, good. So we already have 2 Skulled small keys. Skulled's big key. Turtle Rock itself had one of its own small keys, which is absolutely lovely. There was a sword and laser bridge, and I believe the Ganon's Tower big key was in the Tower of Fair Big Chest.
Yep.
So this is
So I'm excited for when these guys have to actually make decisions that are interesting, because right now this seed is just sort of
playing itself, yeah.
Yeah, like you just go to where the big green mark is on your tracker and go there and
You know, nobody ever actually wanted to Agate Tower either. It's an item.
Humbugh is doing that now.
Yeah. So I think Gamma will be orphaning Spiral Cave here. Unless he opts to walk back over after doing Hera and Castle Tower.
That'll be an interesting choice. I don't know if I think he'll walk back. Humbugh is skipping out on TR though.
I'm surprised at that, and that's going to be costly.
Well, maybe. I mean, they good chance they need to come back. It has a sword, which
I mean, it's a sword, but it also had the Desert Palace big key.
Yeah.
But
depending on where the book is, that doesn't, and where fire is, that doesn't necessarily matter.
Yeah, Gamma unfortunately subpixeled himself with picking up the Moldorm, so he can't do the. He had to reset the room in order. Is going to have to reset the room in order to do a Hera pod.
Yeah.
But it was clean the second time through.
Look, a big key. Crazy.
Yeah, Eastern Palace.
Oh, nice bottle before going into Kakariko.
Yep. Oh, good. The Castle Tower small keys are starting. We haven't seen Lumberjack because we just got into the Light World, so we have no idea if Castle Tower is at all required so far. But that is another thing that we're going to have to keep an eye out for, I guess.
Yeah.
Fortunately, Castle Tower small keys in this vote are not kept in Castle Tower. Unlike another alternate key sanity mode that people like to play. I'm not saying anything bad about Fat Keys, Alkaline.
So yeah, Gamma does go back for Spyro, which is going to clean up everything he can currently do on the mountain before he ventures into the Light World.
Yeah. Yeah.
Humbugh opted to go do South Shore first. We'll see what Gamma does.
Yeah, South Shore and inverted is kind of hard to get to. That's Mire small. It's. I mean, we already had one. And logically, we quite haven't I mean, if the Mire big key is on left side Mire, then that's our logical indication for it. But it could be a logical indication for it, but it doesn't really do anything for it.
And he is going to grab that, but he needs to do Hobo first. And then mirror and flute away, I guess. He's just like, oh, okay.
Gamma, on the other hand, looks like he's gonna start up by going up near a potion shop. Maybe he'll do Catfish.
Well, no, he's just gonna go straight to Back of Escape. You can do Catfish with the flute right now, or
yeah, true.
And like you also have the mirror, so you want to do Catfish.
I'm thinking cool cross keys routing stuff.
Yeah,
not inverted. It comes in handy, but sometimes it doesn't.
But yeah, in this mode, you can do Catfish into or Zora into Catfish just from where Humbugh's at, except not because his fake flipper got interrupted by better things.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, the thing is, like, he could still fake flipper. He picked up Samaria, so he should still be able to Ancilla the lead with Samarian bombs. But he only has, I guess, he only has 3 bombs, so you only really get 1 shot at that. So I can see it.
Yeah, it's also not the most urgent of things to go do. Like, he has plenty of better or other things he can go do with his time.
Mostly more densely in logic things.
Yeah. It's like, it's not a rush to go back to Zora.
Alright. Desert and ooh, okay, so Desert and Ice are red crystals today. I'm pretty sure Gamma checks the island. He'll make his way over and do a fake flipper as well. Is that something you just don't want to pass up?
Yeah.
Bumper ledge is a key. Oh, good. It's annoying. Don't know exactly if we will need that or not. There's a good chance we do, but we still have some keys that are out there that aren't totally useful. Oh boy, that's another. I'm pretty sure that was a small key on.
That was a small key, yeah.
Even better. So that's probably meaning that Aga is logically being required today, but we probably won't. Because, like, we have 2 Skullwood small keys, we have 2 Mire small keys. So realistically, like, we're not very far off from, like, having that at least be a logical key for Gova. A logical key needed. Mire big.
Yeah. That's another big key. Just all of the big keys. Okay, another big key. Humbugh gets a sword. That's nice.
Yeah.
The rest of these checks Humbugh's going to be doing, not in logic. Missing the small key for it.
Yeah, I'm just thinking of that one clip of Oprah Winfrey that's been edited with the bees. Except with bees, it's all big keys. You get a big key, you get a big key, you get a big key. You get a useless map. Yeah, I'm gonna go try to clean out Lost Woods, and unfortunately, Skullwoods, and all we've really managed to get so far are pieces of heart. The pod's small, of which there are still 4 more out there. again, we've... Shoutouts to Skullwoods having both the Hyrule Castle map and the Ganon's Tower map.
I mean, yeah.
At the very least, we now know that any other map we're going to get is going to give us useful information.
Oh, that's not true. We can get a desert map. We can get a.
Well, I mean, as long as Scammer doesn't go to Bomb Shop, they'll be useful. Those will be useful.
Yeah. And they're logically required.
Yeah. And there's our mitts. Fortunately, the mitts really don't do too much for us right now.
And the fire rod. Gamma might have preferred to find that before going into Skullwoods, but
I think what Gamma will do. Ooh, Bombos is sitting over there on the pyramid ledge. I think Gamma will check the well, pay off the bottle vendor, mirror, and then immediately.
Where is Humbugh going back to? Why is he going back into the light world here?
I think he wanted to. I guess he's going to Eastern Palace area. Oh no, he's making his way over to Keg.
He's gonna do the north top of escape or whatever.
Yeah. Now, if I wonder if Gamma will actually go into Thieves Town immediately, or if he'll hold off.
I think he'll hold off. You have the flute, so it's like it's not like you.
Yeah.
There's not a reason to rush back there. You don't even have the boots yet. Like, it kind of sucks.
Yeah. GT small. I think we have managed to get everything but the pod big and the Swamp Palace big so far. Between our two runners.
A third Meyer small key.
well, that means Lumberjack and Bumper Cave aren't.
Isn't that useless key? Is it?
Yeah, I believe that's actually. I think that's all of the Light World maps for. There might be all the Light World maps for Gamma.
Yeah.
So he may actually do a map check sooner than later. Oh yeah, inverted. You can totally do the Smith chain without having mitts, though we found mitts. Gamma, of course, is going to say screw the Smiths.
Yeah, I think he'll probably go for it right now.
I mean, we don't have to pay off bottle vendor, so I'm kind of surprised in the sequencing slightly.
I think it was
maybe it's just muscle memory of how I would normally play this. So it's Pendant Eastern Palace, and now he knows that deserts are red.
Yeah, and both runners have done Hera.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, sure. Do this first. That's fine.
I do mirror transitions. Say mirror transitions. Not being saved. Yeah, book right now is big. I'd say Gamma's fluffing for the heart, but honestly, that was the 7th, so that's not really. That's completely understandable.
The bow is not. Doesn't feel immediately relevant. So,
more pod keys.
What's interesting for Humbugh is he will have Samaria and Fire Rod by the time he makes it up to TR.
Yeah, that is true.
Unclear about Ice Rod, but definitely Samaria and Fire Rod, so he's going to be able to get everything but the boss.
Yeah, so he'll get the 3 checks that Gamma had to leave behind.
Where is Gamma going?
Gamma hasn't done South Shore, so he's just going to go turn in the purple chest.
Yeah, but did he consider that he has Flute and Mitts?
Probably not. Oh, K45. That's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. I don't think
fine.
it's...
No, I completely agree. You should probably flute. You should be fluting to 6 here, and then walking it over from there.
Because now we've just super orphaned the shovel spot instead.
Well, I mean, it's the shovel spot. Well, he has the mirror wally, so he could flute to 6, and then take the Dark World portal and Mire to get into desert.
Yeah, he picked up the purple chest in the Dark World, so he, he could have fluted.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah, you're right. My bad.
There's Gamma's Eastern Big.
Yeah, I mean, you do the 1 check in Swamp here.
Yeah, we have flippers. I missed those somewhere. If this is a vanilla key, that would be absolutely disgusting, Ravis. It's not. It's probably the key. The Swamp's Fall is probably sitting on a lumberjack ledge for all we know.
What does inverted do? Inverted means that you're sort of like the Dark World is where you start, and the Light World is where is like the one you need access to. So your mirror goes from the Dark World or from the Light World to the Dark World, as opposed to vice versa. Yeah. Your flute works in the Dark World. That stuff.
Yeah, some adjustments have been made to the maps. Some of the things that you would normally have to go Dark World to Light World. Oh, that was in the back of the wall. So some of the things that you had to go Dark World to Light World for now have like a ladder or something in order for you to get there more easily.
So, oddly enough, we're coming up on what do we actually need for go mode.
I'll tell you what, it's probably not. So we haven't found.
Am I going to do Ice here? I think he does Ice here. Yeah, it would be weird not to. You have the big key, Samaria, Fire Rod, Glove.
Oh, he doesn't have Samaria yet, and then he'll see Samaria and be like, wait. Yep. There he goes. Need that. We do an Ice next. We'll check Hobo. Man, imagining last locationing things at the Hobo. But it'll be nice, because he'll have flippers. Ice Rock is going to be in a weird spot if he wants to go and do Zora, though. Because, so realistically, we need a bow. Unless we want to mimic Lip Cannon.
Well,
I guess we don't technically know what pod is, but we do need a pod. We do need that bow for GT at the very least.
Definitely need the book.
Definitely need the book. Then we have the question marks of if we need an Ice Rod, if we need yeah, maybe just Ice Rod, and then we have the Swamp House small key and the Pod big key.
Swamp House small key, Pod big key, Quake for Mire.
Yeah.
But like, surprisingly, not that many things.
Yeah, well, that's what happens when the game gives you a bajillion big keys.
Master Sword for Ganon, yeah. Though,
yeah,
Humbugh will definitely get a Master Sword when he gets up to TR, which he'll need to do to get his Desert Big.
Yeah.
Front of escape for Gamma is less definite, but I mean, probably eventually.
I feel like if Gamma doesn't have a Master Sword by the time he gets through GT, like he has to walk through the castle to get to GT.
Yeah, I mean,
mode. So there's a good chance he'll maybe dip the dungeon at the very least.
Yeah, you'd do it after GT, but I mean, he'll have a Master Sword by then, but you would do it after GT.
Yeah.
And here's our bow. We can go full clear Eastern and do a pod dip on 4 keys. That's pretty comfy.
Yeah.
Seems like a pretty good next place for Gamma to go after Zora. Zora Catfish.
There's a lot of Skullwood Swamp. So we're out of Skullwood Smalls. We're out of Mire Smalls. The only other small keys that were kind of
out of Castle Tower Smalls.
Oh boy. So the only other kind of useless small keys that we kind of have left are the Hyrule Castle Sewers key, I guess. Potentially the
basement. Very useless.
Yeah. There's your double. Neither of the runners are first checking that.
Though Humbugh is also walking the purple chest, so.
Yeah. We can't do Swamp, Mike. We don't have the small key for Swamp. We can do the first check, and it's not vanilla, unfortunately.
Yeah, right. He said we can't do.
Yeah, we can't finish pod, and we can do. And Eastern is a pendant, so.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, it's confusing. So we can do a Gamma can do Eastern, but it is a pendant. We cannot finish pod because we don't have the big key. Can't do Desert because we don't have the book. And we know we need Desert book.
Yeah. I kind of suspect that I feel like both of the runners are going to probably do Catfish Zora after here because it's very close and it's like logically one of your denser locations left, and then maybe you go over and check Eastern Palace and pod. Eastern is a pendant, but on the other hand, like it's 6 checks and it's right next to another 10 or you should be able to get like what 12 items out of pod with 4 keys.
You can. You might skip one of the checks to save a key.
Yeah.
Especially knowing there's 2 fetch quest keys sitting there that are looming.
Yeah.
Yeah, that blue potion made that fight real easy for Gamma.
Yeah.
If you knock Cold Stare to the left, the splash is much more friendly than if you knock it to the right.
Okay, so pod is our green pendant.
All right, so now you don't save that key and you just send it on all 12 checks in pod.
Yeah. It is interesting here that he went here and he didn't immediately mirror to go to do Catfish. So I wonder if he's going to walk this out of Zora.
He'll do it here.
Okay, fine. That's fine.
So yeah, we're missing Quake, we're missing Book, we're not missing a pod big key anymore.
Yeah.
Likely missing Swamp Small and Ice Rod, but or Ice Rod, I guess. Still can maybe dodge one of the 2 of those.
Yeah. Thieves Town is a crystal now, so maybe you just go bite the bullet and do Thieves Town even without the small key.
I mean, I think you hold off. I don't think there's any pressing need to go to Thieves Town with fluting being right there, and you haven't like. You don't have boots. You don't have. It's gonna get better than worse. So like, what's the rush?
So Gamma is gonna swim this out. It looks like. I didn't. Oh, there was. Okay, never mind. I thought that was a junk item. Well,
Logically required.
one of them is logically required.
Yeah. But that is one less key that can be in these horrible locations.
Okay, so Gamma's just gonna go do Skullwoods.
Yeah, Skullwoods is kind of screaming at you to get done, so makes sense.
Yeah, we have a. I guess we have a.
I'm unconvinced this is faster than just going through the portal. Yeah, both of them had very nice cold stare fights.
Okay, it looks like Pendant Swamp's our last pendant. So.
Okay.
So we kind of now have our hit list for the rest of the game. So this makes a lot more sense.
I mean, yeah, I think that this kind of feels pressing regardless.
Yeah.
Book, Ice Rod, Quake.
Yep.
And they both need a sword, but
I mean, there's still 2 more swords placed out there somewhere, so...
So Humbugh's doing the same thing, but is going through Light World to get here.
Yeah.
It does seem faster, aside from a nice mirror bonk. Quake unlocks. Quake blocks 8 checks, so that's like substantial. And I mean, Quake's not for TR because
we have mirror.
You have the mirror and it's inverted, and you have hookshot.
Yeah.
But Quake is for Meyer, and that is 8 checks, which is like very much not an ice rod.
So, Mothfield just has a heart for, his third crystal.
Yeah, and I think that probably Gamma's gonna go Pendant Dive Pod Eastern now.
Yeah, the other thing you could do is just quickly run over to desert area, maybe, but I don't know if you'll do that. Just you can grab those 2 quick checks with Saha and Agina, but not Agina, Saha and Agina, but Agina and Checkerboard Cave. But
yeah, this makes a lot of sense from Gamma. It's 6 checks in Eastern, 12 checks in Pod, and 3 checks in Saha.
Yeah. So, well, if he decides to go through and kill Helma, that's a big. I mean, that's a big ask. But
he doesn't have the big key, does he?
No, you're right. I'm sorry. But he did.
Yeah. All right. I don't know if I would want to go kill Pendant Helma here, even if I had the big key. Like, it's 1 extra check to do that, as opposed to doing one of the hallway checks, and it's like 5 minutes. And
never mind. We're going. Yeah, never mind. We're going over to Desert Palace now.
Yeah, probably just go straight to desert.
Humbugg's going to get sucked into Eastern Palace because he never did TR, so he doesn't have the Desert Palace big key.
Yeah,
So, like,
which could be a blessing. We'll see.
Yeah. Well, there goes Gamma Sword worries. It will be interesting if Gamma will get the sword in Castle now, because that actually is we could have a sword difference for the rest of the race. But we also don't have silvers yet, so it's kind of hard, you know. We'll have to see, you know, it's really early to call that, but
yeah, we'll see how that plays out. I think the interesting things is going to be this Eastern Pod play from Humbugh versus Gammas, who just got, you know, had a full clearable red crystal desert. Like,
yeah, I don't think he knows that he has the red crystals yet either, so he may not do Pyramid Fairy.
He has beaten. He doesn't know, but he's beaten ice, and he knows Desert's red. It looks like on his tracker, so
yeah.
I think he'll probably take a look at his, like, quickly pause and just see what his start screen says.
He could.
But yeah, then the other thing is Humbugh is much more likely to get to the front of TR before Gamma is.
So JD, this is a best of 7. Each team member doesn't really have to win a specific number of games. It's kind of an elimination format where, if the loser of each match has to move is eliminated, and like it's just gonna go. It keeps going until nobody's left on one team. So Gamma is the last member on his team. He took out Humbugh's 2 teammates, Structural Mike and my co-com, Delthar.
Yeah.
And if Gamma does survive against Humbugh, he has one last game to go, which will be a decisive Game 7 between him and Arior.
So that mode would be swordless if it happens.
Was that already chosen? Because
there's 7 modes, so
yeah,
it is chosen by process of elimination.
No, I thought it was they reinstated some modes after Game 4, so.
Oh, okay. Well, that would be much better because swordless sucks.
Yeah, because I was going to say, I think the possible modes for Game 7 would be Kaz, Boots, Cross Keys, Hard MC, Shuffle, or Swordless. So, at least that's what it says on the tourney doc. So.
Yeah, I wasn't aware that games come back. I thought it was. I don't doubt what you're saying. I didn't read enough to the tourney doc to actually know that was the case.
I mean, I'm pretty sure you guys had a clean sweep in round 1 in the quarters.
So. Yeah, we did. A nice useless ether. And this is where Humbugh pulls the bow out of, or the boots out of the back of Eastern, or maybe the lamp. I'm feeling lamp here, actually.
Yeah, we could have the lamp because Armos can have lamp, and that'd be a really fucked up lamp location, to be honest.
I changed it to lamp. That's not biased, right?
Yeah, no, that's fine. Gamma's fading Agina, which is interesting.
That is.
He's
doing it after Ether or after Bombos.
Yeah, okay. You always forget that, TF, we can climb this. This is climbable.
Nice little slide past the pass to get over to Agina quicker.
Yeah. I mean, if Ice Ride is up on Death Mana, that's going to be really good for Humbugh.
Yeah, though that Eastern clear, not great for Humbugh.
Yeah. Fortunately, and the only thing on the Desert Torch was, like, I believe it was just a heart piece, so...
So Gamma maybe does know he has red crystals?
Yeah, I guess he's maybe checking it because... or he'll go to just blind check the bomb shop, maybe?
Yeah, I mean, it's not a bad...
If you just kind of want to go up to castle anyway, you'll just walk right by it, check it. And if you have it, you have it. Yeah. Alright, let's see if there's anything interesting in Palace of Darkness. I think unfortunately, like, the only good thing that we got out of Eastern was half mat.
Yeah.
And a pendant, which may or may not be needed.
Yeah, we can always hope for Ice Rod on pad. Of course. Silver arrows.
Of course, there's a bow and pod. The good thing is that Gamma's probably now at least going to be guaranteed to get his. Gamma realizes he doesn't need combos at all.
Yeah, it's like, oh, Pambos, wait. No, that's literally useless. That's just an extra item in the way of my quick swap.
Yeah.
Excellent. A nice big key to swamp.
Yeah, so even if Gamma doesn't go into pod, he'll at least be sitting on Tempered Sword, so that's going to mitigate some of that silverless time difference.
Yeah, they'll both get tempered, unless somehow Humbugh hits go mode or something before getting up to TR.
Yeah.
Which seems exceptionally unlikely because there's a Desert Big Key in TR.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, the sword was on. I think the Desert Palace Big Key was also on Laser Bridge. So.
Was it not on Chomps? So was that Skullwoods? I don't remember.
You're right. I don't remember either.
Crystal Roller. Okay. None of the above.
So depending on how Humbugh wants to do Skullwoods, to do Turtle Rocket, he may be fine to get that sword anyway. I think he'll probably get it.
Can't be 3 big keys, right? Because and there is an Ice Rod, so Humbugh is certainly gonna go to TR soon. He's gonna get his Desert Big Key.
Yeah. So all we're hunting now is a Swamp Owl Small Key.
No, Quake.
And Quake, sorry.
Not Swamp's a pendant.
Yeah. Sorry, Quake is on Ether Tab is on pedestal. Don't worry.
Okay.
Somehow.
Yeah. I mean, presumably Humbugh will not forget and he'll do Agina next. He'll get his book, but he'll go TR right after this. Full clear that.
Yeah.
And the nice part is for Inverted, with the way it is, he'll be able to do the front of the laser bridge, and then the front will open up. He has mitts, so he can just do the front and then go back into the light world and then go do Mimic Cave into the rest of TR.
Yeah, he'll be able to route it a little smoother than game. I just hope he doesn't try to go into Desert next, but we'll see.
So this is him not doing Saha, which is not ideal.
No, he did Saha. He has the book.
Oh, he has the book. Okay. Never mind. We're just we're just staring at the tracker and not paying attention.
Yeah, so Gamma now is probably going to go walk himself over to Pod and Eastern.
Yeah. We'll more or less converge at that point.
Gamma
probably will be a little ahead, but
I think it's going to really kind of depend. Like, if Gamma decides that I'm just going to go do Pod first.
No, he won't.
I don't. But
okay. He knew what he was doing. He just kind of forgot how it worked.
Yeah. I had to explain to somebody for that who never played inverted before that you could hop up on the tail.
Yeah, it doesn't really tell you that anywhere. So
no.
I don't particularly like this ordering from Humbugh.
Yeah, no, this would be fine. Like if you didn't have the ability to kill Trinix.
Right. Yeah.
I guess maybe the one thing he's I'd like to say the one thing that I would hope he had is maybe he's looking for another sword or something, but he's got a hammer, so he can do hammer Trinix.
Yeah, no, I don't think it's a dodging. I think it's just a inverted ordering mistake.
Yeah.
It's like the fact that the front opens up and all that is probably what he's overlooking.
Yeah.
Because if you don't account for the front opening up, then you have to do how do you get to the front after doing everything, and it's just awkward. So this would be fine, but it'd still won't matter much. Yeah. As for Thief's Town, they do have 3 checks there in the back of Thief's Town, so probably that's gonna happen right after. So for Humbugh after Desert, and for Gamma after TR.
Yeah.
I imagine they're not gonna wait for that last key to do Thieves Town when it's your last crystal that you can do before your go mode.
Yeah, Humbugh has definitely got a little bit of more non-inverted on his more standard casual or open on his mind. He went in and actually killed the Pokey instead of just walking out with the Pokey, even though he has more than enough keys. I mean, you have the Fire Rod, you can afford it, but like you don't have to kill the Pokey.
Yeah,
with the mirror and inverted in TR. Are boots good, Goomba? I mean, boots are boots. Krista, Gamma has managed to dodge 2 shields completely today, so you tell me.
I do like one thing I just realized Humbugh did is he has skipped he skipped going to Chomps, so he's gonna do that from the front instead, which should be faster than having to deal with the pipes.
Yeah. He had 2 keys, Dapper.
which
don't.
is why he needed to get that key, actually, is so he could do it from the front.
Yeah.
With the, like, he could have skipped the Poke Key and then done chomps on 2.
Yeah, okay, I'm like, what is Gamma doing? And then I realized Gamma has to go grab the monkey.
And
there's our Quake.
That's go mode, yeah?
That is go mode for, that's go mode for Humbugh.
He is... Yeah, he's gonna get his Tempered Sword as well, for free.
Yeah. So Gamma just needs to get the Ice Rod, which was... That was, back of Chomps, right?
It was Compass Chest in here, so he'll... Yeah, Humbugh gets to skip the front of TR or even.
They'll both skip the front of TR, which is good.
I think when all the dust settles, Humbugh will be a little bit ahead, having done less checks and hitting go mode first.
Yeah, I think so.
But only a little, like, really a little bit, like not substantial at all.
Yeah, because really all Humbugh has left to do after this is he'll beat this, go back, run right back to Vitreous. We're on Tempered Sword Silver, so this isn't going to be that's a pretty quick Vidi kill. And then quick flute over to Thief's Den, and then a flute back over to 4. So
yeah, it's similar story for Gamma. But he needs to go up and do Trinex still, which is just gonna be a little slower than Humbugh's back of Desert.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think the big thing was how much, like, the seed gave you a very early Mir Hammer mitts, and then also all the big keys that really kind of saved you from having to double dip more or less anything.
Yeah. Yeah, so this is Gamma's Ice Rod. You still got to do like 5 more items in here.
Yeah.
Can't dodge that shield, unfortunately, Gamma. Ah, that's where the lamp was.
Yeah.
Okay, Gamma's just saying I don't have 6 keys, I'm not even touching Dark Maze. I can beat Trinex.
Yeah, Humbugh has probably like a 2-3 minute lead, if not more. Yeah, about 2-3 minutes. I mean, he got to skip a lot of things that Gamma has done.
Yeah, I kind of, the sad thing is I kind of disagree with the skipping, doing that early TR rounding with where that mirror was, but in the end it's going to work out for Humbugh.
It was an aggressive play for sure, just to put off TR until you got to Maria and Fire Rod and Ice Rod, but
no, I wouldn't say skipping Mountain really paid out at all, Mike, but
I mean, they already did Mountain, he just skipped TR.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, Gamma will do Trinex first and then hit go mode.
Yeah, he'll be about
the rest.
He'll be about a mire behind.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, you're definitely routing Trinix here first, because this is the same reason why in Across kill Trinix first before doing the further front of TR. You get an automatic trip up there.
Yeah, and I mean, you also don't need to open up the you definitely need to kill Trinex. You don't definitely need to do the front, and it opens up the thing without having to do a Quake animation.
Yeah. It'll be interesting to see where the Thief Sound Small Key ended up getting off too.
We will not be finding out.
I know, but I kind of want to know. I just want to know if it's one of those 2 keys that are just sitting in the overworld that we saw.
You could download the seed and play it yourself.
I don't want to.
No. Curious, but not that curious.
Yeah. Yep. 6 crystals for Humbugh.
Yeah. I'm gonna laugh if boots are in Thief Sound. Though I don't know if either of them will even open up the chests in there. They're like kind of free, so maybe. There's also, you know, all of GT available for that you're never gonna check for the boots.
Yeah. Well, if it was the Thief Found Small Key on Lumberjack, then the boots were logically required beforehand. So it could be like sitting in Swamp for all we, but we'll never know.
Yeah. Should be faster than that, right?
Yeah.
A little. I guess I'm not sure because they don't need to do any of the basement, so it's GT Climb, which is, you know, 4 minutes, and then Ganon, which is 2. You do need to get to GT. Yeah, I'm always bad at actually estimating the amount of time things take. Like, I'm not bad. I'm pretty okay at saying how long things take relative to each other, but like the actual minute numbers just evades me.
Yeah. I could kind of like get an idea, like the dungeon completion. I just can't think of the overworld routing.
Okay. So Humbugh is opening his couple of free checks along the way, praying to the boot gods.
Yeah, we're just going along.
Yeah. Humbugh missed his stair lag cancel, so he gets a spike for his trouble. In a sick turn of events, though.
Yeah.
Humbugh is the one fluffing, and Gamma's the one skipping checks.
Gamma already got the bugnet. He doesn't need anything else.
Boots? No, whatever.
The boots aren't going to save. Yeah, the boots save time, but the boots won't save any time. Basically, with what we have left in the seed, it's only going to be a scant few seconds in the climb.
I mean, I'd say it's a decent amount of time on the climb. Same. I would trade my silver arrows for boots here.
Oh, this is interesting for Humbugh. I don't blame him, but he's going to make one last-ditch effort for boots, and unfortunately, I don't think he's going to get anything out of it.
No, he's just going to castle.
Oh, I'm thinking he was going to bomb shop, and I'm an idiot. I'm sorry. No, you're right. He's just going to go straight to castle. I'm thinking bomb shops in the dark world now. It's in the light world, and we have to go to the light world to get to the castle anyway.
Yeah, but then you also have to deal with doing Ganon without boots, which is annoying. Is 4 faster than 5? I think so, yeah. Four is lower than 5. That's true. Oh, 10:35-ish when Humbugh started this climb. Yeah, it is key sanity. We already have the big key. There's no hunting.
Yeah. The actual answer was like -90 or something. Actually, probably a little bit lower, a little bit higher than that. But...
Nice arrow drop for Humbugh.
I guess
Yeah.
the Stoffels are in the arrow pool today, so...
Yeah, you can switch to using... Oh, the lag. Switch to Fire Rod for all these rooms with half magic and silver arrows, so...
Yeah, Victory is down for Gamma, so he'll be joining Humbugh in DAT in just a second, though it's probably going to be almost 2.5 minutes behind.
Yeah, I mean, it's the same distance he was when when Go mode started, which was about a Vitreous behind, or about a Mire clear behind.
Yeah, at this point, basically, Humbugh would have to accidentally mirror from the top of GT, which I don't think is going to happen.
Well, Ravis is offering 2 gifted subs, so, you know.
Oh, no.
Make it 5 and I can pull some strings. Okay, 5. Airy farms anyway.
Oh, good. Now, while he's counter-offering... while he hears scouting the competition, I'm sure he's never seen either of these runners race before.
One nice fluff for the road? No? Okay.
Yeah, so all in all, about 2 minutes, 15 seconds behind. I mean, really, we're going to be hitting like a 115, which is a fast seed for an open seed. Much less a full key sanity seed.
Yeah, this was a crazy seed, especially full key sanity and bootless. Like,
yeah. I mean, we had a flute, but a flute only gets you so far. It only really all it really did was just open up the mountain early on. Of course, that mountain had everything, so what are we talking about? Humbugh entered about 111.30. So yeah.
Yeah, 110.35 is when he started the climb, like went through the staircase to go up the stairs. So this is going to be about a 5-minute full climb for him. A little less. Which seemed like a good climb. I don't have a judge for how long a bootless climb should take, so.
Oh, 4.5 minutes, I guess. 4.5,
yeah.
4:40.
Yeah.
To settle the time discussion in chat, I guess. Here's Ganon.
It's a good warp position for not having boots.
Yep. It's a good position so far in Phase 3.
Some would argue that he could have gotten one cycle. And getting bullied by not having boots on this.
Humbugh wasn't really behind. Just he managed to get into go mode a little earlier than Gamma did because of routing.
Okay, but everything's fine.
yeah. No, he's got a triple. He's good.
All right. Get your GGs in chat.
GGs.
I imagine Gamma will finish out the race. He's close enough that you might as well kill Ganon.
Yep, and with an official race time, .gg time of 1:16.47, Humbugh wins and has advanced Team Boomer Rangers to the finals to face on Team Degeneration X. So.
Oh, is the other side already?
Yep.
Finalized. That's cool. Yeah.
Have fun with Wally and Zelda. And Magnet and Dante.
Yeah, it should be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, Gamma did put on a pretty great performance.
Yeah, Gamma took out 2 of the team members. His other team members, as Ravis is pointing out, did nothing. I think Ravis would be the first to tell you that. And for the record, Ravis is Gamma's team captain, so he's poking fun at himself. Not everybody's aware of the full team compositions. Oh, that's a nice clean agate too. We're gonna get Humbugh in here and for an interview in just a couple minutes, it looks like. It was the burrito text today. I missed it. Gamma got bought by a fire bat.
Yeah, he's through the relatively scary part of the fights.
Yeah.
But yeah, losing more or less any race with a 120 is not doesn't feel great. But losing a key sanity race with a 120, it's like, why? What did I do to deserve this?
I've seen somebody lose a cross keys race at 128. That's probably even worse. That's probably the worst. Gamma, are you going to try to soft lock yourself? All right.
Yeah, get your GGs for Gamma.
GGs. Yep. And we'll take race time, .gg time of 120.03. Gamma has finished the race in second. And who have we been joined with? We have been joined with Humbugh. GGs.
Hello. Thank
GGs,
you.
Humbugh.
Thank you.
Really, this was a really fast. Well, I mean, this was a really fast key sanity race. Didn't help that the mountain basically had everything, and oh dear God, there was a key on pedestal. So out of curiosity, what were you thinking about? Because Gamma, like the first time you were up on Death Mountain, the real first divergence kind of came when you opted to like skip doing checking Turtle Rock, even though the mirror was where it was, and Gamma did. So like Gamma had the stuff to clear Desert Palace by the time you guys went to go check Eastern Palace and Pod, and so Gamma I think kind of got a bit more got to clear a little bit more of the game, and so you hit Go mode first. But I was just kind of wondering because like with the mirror where it was, I think a lot of people would have tipped Turtle Rock.
Sure. So first of all, I had just gotten Light World access. Like if I'm in a position that I get access to Turtle Rock via mirror and I have done a lot of the Light World in inverted, sure, I'll go to Turtle Rock. Fine. But I was at a point where my map was green. It was green all over. So I just felt like I don't have Samaria. There might be stuff Samaria locked in here. I'll come back later. It's fine. Also, Mike, structural Mike, he has a saying in inverted: never do the mountain.
I feel like that doesn't apply when you're literally on the mountain.
It does.
Okay.
Yeah.
Understood.
Yeah. Good.
And GG's Gamma, you joined us mid conversation.
Yo, GG's Humbugh.
GG Gamma.
Yeah, so I was just catching on what you were saying right there. Early Dark World access going up the mountain. You have a lot open. Where do you go?
Yep.
I didn't feel bad about the clearing though. I did, but I just felt, as I was getting closer to late game, like I should not be doing something like in front of Hyrule Castle. That's something I should have just left alone. Maybe done pod before Eastern because I only had 4 keys. So I'm like, there's not a lot of checks in here. I don't know. I felt good. It's just I don't know. Sometimes you feel like you clear too much, and then do you feel like is that gonna end up biting you at the end? But I mean, I felt pretty good how I played it.
Yeah, the main difference in this entire race was that because Humbugh skipped TR, he didn't have the Desert Big, so you got that book, and it made sense to bail and go full clear Pendant Desert or Crystal Desert before doing Eastern Pod, whereas Humbugh got that book and it just didn't look very attractive, so he goes and does Eastern into Pod, gets his Ice Rod, and gets his Quake off of Trinex, and is I'm in Go mode.
Right.
When the crystal dropped, I knew I was in Go mode.
Right.
Oh, so you were swordless for a while then?
No, I did front of our castle.
Oh, you did that early?
I did that early. I did that as a means to get to North Dark World,
Oh,
basically.
okay, gotcha.
Yeah,
So yeah, I had a sword, but I had a sword. That was it.
Yeah.
Getting the sword in where was my master sword? I don't remember. Yeah.
Your Master Sword was on Laser Bridge, and then your
Right.
Tempered Sword was Desert Ledge.
Yeah. The tempered sword I remember. Right. There was one on Laser Bridge. It was fine. Like the bosses were okay. I wasn't worried. Like I had both bombos and fire rod for cold there, so it was fine. But like I stand by my decision of skipping Turtle Rock in that scenario because I'm gonna like I don't want to go to where my map is green and red at the same time because I don't have Samaria, so I will be isolating something. And if I get Samaria before something else, then I might have to go back there like a second or third time. But like I feel like I made two bad plays, and that was not doing Zora after ice. I completely spaced on it. I just forgot.
actually,
And then I should have done pod before Eastern and then just skip it. It would have made sense to skip Eastern with getting the goods in pod and not having been in Turtle Rock yet when I got the ice rod.
Yeah, I think going to Eastern first makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, it does. But the other way also made sense in the position I was in.
yeah, actually, I forgot that you hadn't done the Zori area, so that actually is probably a good
That's a
good
minute.
chunk.
A minute.
Yeah, that's a good minute of that time difference.
Yeah,
Yeah.
overall I think Gamma's like full clear route was a little cleaner, but like not significantly, and the difference wasn't enough to make up for the Turtle Rock play paying out big time.
Yeah.
Also, the last time Gamma and I played inverted against each other, Gamma stayed in Turtle Rock and won because of it.
Yeah, I mean it's not a
That's-
right or wrong call, I think.
No.
Yeah, it's rando. I do remember that one
exactly.
race to Humbugh.
Yeah.
I do feel like you made the right call though. I think like we found some big key up there or something, and like just bail.
Yep.
Yeah,
I
it's
remember.
not.
Yeah, I remember that. And then Hookshot was just deeper in the dungeon.
Yeah.
But yeah, this was just like I so it took me what 25 seconds in this game to feel behind. I think that's a new record for me.
Yeah.
That must have been the last possible frame that freaking bird could hit me.
Yeah.
Oh, you got killed by the bird?
I was damn.
Oh
The
boy.
next frame, the splashes would have occurred, and I would have been in iframes.
Yeah.
Come on.
That feels bad.
Yeah, that felt really bad.
Yeah.
Nice 0 bonks, Gamma.
Oh yeah. I was expecting to find boots when I got the second avatar or small kim. Like, okay, this is like probably a logical legacy. I don't know, and yeah, it just never popped up.
Nope.
Yeah. I have the suspicion. I mean, we had 2 overworld keys, and there's a third key on pedestal. So, something. I suspect that this could have easily just been a logical agate ped seat somehow, and it was just for a thief's own small key. But
Or a nice small, or
yeah.
Well, there was
Well,
a
you
nice
were,
small on Zora Ledge. I'll
yeah.
put that into logic.
hey no.
So
Yeah.
really, all that was kind of left was like a Hyrule Castle small, the Swamp small, and the Thieves Town small. That could have been, some one of those is enough to throw everything into crazy logic places. Especially with Pendant Swamp being where it was.
Yeah. But Humbugh, your team advances.
Yay!
Congratulations.
Thank you.
GG's Gamma. Ravis was already in here throwing your teammates under the bus.
Yeah, that sounds like Ravis. Well, I was happy to even be part of this team. I had a good time was my teammates kind of like fooling around with each other. A lot of back and forth, and nah, I really enjoyed my time here. And GG's to Humbugh and his team. So good luck to you in the finals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How we're gonna have a team meeting later.
Yeah,
We'll discuss how we will take care of those scrubs in the other team. Yeah.
Yeah, you'll need to watch back the commentary so you have, you can tally up all your complaints about me first.
That's a very good point. Yeah.
Figure out how many times I'm kicked off the team exactly.
Yeah, usually it's Mike that gets kicked off the team and then let back in, but maybe it's your turn now.
Yeah, I'm definitely getting kicked off the team for this.
yeah.
Oh
So
no. Oh, bets.
yeah, so you guys are going to advance. The other team has been determined. So
Yeah.
congratulations. It'll be the finals will be Team Boomer Rangers versus Team Degeneration X. So have fun with. I was telling Teltar earlier. Have fun with Magnet Hands, Zelda-san, Wall Kicks, and Dante. So somehow we don't have Dante versus Aerie. I think everybody will be a bit disappointed, but we'll see how how everything kind of shakes out. So congratulations again.
Yeah, thanks. And yeah, also looking forward to the finals. It's gonna be fun.
So yeah, GG's to both runners and congratulations to Humbugh for advancing his team for the tournament. It's been a crazy tournament, right? So yeah, finals will be crazy. Big thanks to both of our commentators, Teletar and Tofile. And also, yeah, big thanks to our runners for the amazing show. So we will be raiding the SR2. They are doing a Zelda 2 Randomizer Max Rando tournament with a nice 1 heart container start. So I hope you like Bips. And yeah, we also... Yeah.
The meat grinder of the Zelda 2 randomizer seed. That's going to be those are fun seeds.
Yeah. And besides the Zelda 2 Max Rando tournament, we have the Breath of the Wild All Dungeons tournament Grand Finals Game 3 that is happening in 1 hour on the SR main. So, yeah, that's it for now. Thanks, everyone, and see you later. Bye!